Hi guys, so today's video is going to be a tag video which I'm quite kind of nervous about but also excited. I created this tag myself. A few of these questions just kind of popped into my head one night and then I just kind of thought they were interesting questions and I said why not just make a tag. This could be a complete fail and everyone could hate it and be like, what the hell is she doing? Or people might like it. Personally, I think they're actually fun questions and like the answers may be interesting to listen to. I think they kind of let your personality show a little bit, which is what I like about this tag, because kind of being a beauty YouTuber or whatever, doing tutorials and stuff, it's very hard to get your personality across on your channel because you're like, oh, blend this into the crease and put this on the lid and then contour this, and it's just really hard when you're trying to explain something and be kind of professional and get your personality across. It's just really hard. So I love tags that kind of help you get to know the YouTuber themselves, and this is definitely one of those tags. It's basically going to be called the if tag. So basically, once I kind of got the idea for this tag and kind of created it and put together the questions, I did search it on YouTube just in case, because I didn't want to be taking someone's tag or something like that. And to be honest, I didn't really find anything. I looked up the what if tag, the if tag, they're the two that I searched, and I didn't really find anything. Like the first few results were all video games. I'm not sure what that was about, I didn't go into it. Then there was a couple that were called like the what if tag or something like that. But I definitely didn't find a tag this long or with this many questions or this similar to this tag. So hopefully no one gets annoyed or anything. I don't know, because YouTube is so vast and it's very hard to come up with something new and not be kind of rubbing off someone else's idea. But hopefully I'm not. I don't know, these are genuinely questions I just like came up with and wanted to hear the answers to. So hopefully a few people like actually do the tag, because I think like it'd be really cool to hear the answers. But there's like 15 questions, so I'm just going to get into it. You can either answer them by themselves or you can answer and explain your answer, completely up to you. But I'm just going to see as I go, and maybe I'll explain some, maybe I won't. So yeah, let's get started. Number one is, if you could meet any celeb, who would it be? And by the way, I wrote these questions about 2.5 weeks ago and I haven't looked at them since, so these are all going to be on the spot answers because I kind of forget what I wrote. But if I could meet any celeb, I don't know, I really love Johnny Depp. I'd love to meet him. I think my life would be complete. I just love him. But then there's so, I don't know, if I could bring back Michael Jackson from the dead, I'd love to meet him, but obviously I can't do that. So if I had to pick one now alive, I would say maybe Johnny Depp. Question number 2 is, if you could change your name to anything, what would you change it? I'm not really sure if I would change my name. In ways I like it and in ways I really don't like it. Like, it's really unique and no one else has a name like that, but at the same time, whenever I hear my name, like Sheena, it's such an odd name, like seriously. So I don't know, I like the name Emily and Jessica, so unless I changed my name to them, they're nice names, but I don't think I changed my second name or anything. But yeah. Question number 3 is, if you could travel anywhere in the world for a week, where would it be? Mine would definitely be America. I'm not really sure where, but America in general, just for food, makeup, and just kind of the sightseeing and just kind of meeting like a different kind of group of people that like I'd love to meet some of the Americans and stuff. I don't know, I've always wanted to go to America. I want to live in America one day, just for like a year or two, just to kind of experience it. But I definitely plan on going to America sometime in the future if all goes well. Yeah. Question number 4 is, if you could pick any talent to have, what would it be? I definitely know what this is. It would be singing. I would love to be able to sing. I love singing, but I definitely don't have like a tune in my head. Like, I am hopeless. But I like love when people sing, like especially live, like when you're in front of them and they're just so talented, you just get goosebumps. And I just think it would be like really cool to have that talent. And yeah, I'd love to have an amazing voice. Question 5 is, if you had to wear one colour for the rest of your life, what would it be? And this is clothes wise, by the way. Makeup, that's just too hard a question. So, plus it's not really possible. Is it? No, it's not possible. Okay, I'll just leave it at that. So clothes wise, I would probably wear, I'm going to say blue, because there's a lot of different types of blue, and also you could wear jeans. So, because like you could always wear dark blue in winter and then a really light blue in like summer. Plus like you could always go bluey greeny and like cheat a little bit and stuff. I don't know. I'm pretty sure I picked blue. Question 6 is, if you could do anything for one day with all expenses paid, what would you do? I definitely think my day would include some sort of shopping, but I don't know, I definitely like have a jam-packed day, but I would love to swim with dolphins. So I think like taking me back to America, I think I go to like Florida and then swim with like dolphins or something in like one of those places like Ocean World or something, or Sea World, is that what it's called? And then I would go on a huge shopping spree and just pick up everything in Sephora and then fly home, and that would pretty much make my day. Just shopping in general with all expenses paid. What more does a girl want? Okay, so question 7 is, if you could pick your dream career, what would it be? I would love to do YouTube full time, but then I do know that there is so many pros and cons to doing it. Like, I know that it can be quite a lonely job. I know that like you can get so much hate. I don't know, like I just think it would be a really fun job. Like I'd love a whole setup and just like a studio to work from. Like I'd always edit my own videos. Like I really don't like YouTubers that like sit in front of a camera and get someone else to edit their YouTube videos. Like I don't really think that's a YouTuber. I think that's just you filming, and like one of the hardest parts of YouTubing probably is the editing. Like that's probably the hardest part, and it takes the longest time, and it's the most tedious part of it. So I don't know. Yeah, I would definitely love to be a full-time YouTuber. Also a nail technician or like makeup artist. I don't know, I'd just love to be anything like that. Or like someone that samples makeup, like that tests out makeup. Obviously that's safe, but someone that gets to try the makeup first or something like that. But yeah, I don't know, something definitely beauty based, but I don't think I would set on one career. Like I don't have a dream career myself. I have a few things that I want to do, and actually I'd love to open up a business though. That'd be cool, but stressful, but cool. So yeah, I'm not really sure on that question. Okay, question number 8 is, if you could have any surgery, again all expenses paid, what would you have done? Mine personally isn't kind of like, I don't think I'd change anything. I'm not saying that I actually love myself, like I definitely don't. But to be honest, I think I'd love to get my teeth done, if that counts as surgery. Like I'd love to get braces and just get them whitened and just get them really nice, because I genuinely don't have a nice smile. I'm very conscious about my teeth, so I would love to get them done. Okay, question number 9 is quite similar, so I'm not really sure why I put it in. It's I'll just throw it in anyway. If you could change anything about yourself, what would you change? I don't know what I change. Maybe my energy level. This is so random, but like literally, like you think I'd be saying, or like my nose or my lips or something, but I don't know, like I wouldn't mind bigger lips. But if I could change anything about myself, I would say my energy level and kind of my motivation, because like this year I'm just like tired all the time. Like literally I would sleep for weeks, and I'm not even joking, and I don't even have a busy lifestyle. Like I would just sleep all the time. I don't know if it's my personality, and I'm pretty lazy, but being tired all the time definitely takes like a huge effect on that. Like I just never seem to have any energy ever. So I would love to change my energy levels, and like maybe diet would do that, but I have tried that before and it hasn't really worked. So maybe energy levels, I don't know. Question 10 is, if you were someone else, would you be friends with you? So as in, if you were like a completely different person and you knew, say, Sheena, would you be friends with Sheena? It's quite an odd question. I actually don't think I would be friends with me. I don't think I would. I'm sometimes blatantly honest. Sometimes too honest. I do get told that, like, I will say it how it is. I don't really care. Like, that's why sometimes I think people may get offended by me, but I don't know. But then, like, I'm a good enough friend. Like, I definitely would like give advice and help if I can, and I'd be there for a person. I'm actually quite thoughtful, if I do like say so myself. Like, when it's someone's birthday and stuff, like, I will put a lot of thought into their presents and stuff. So like, I don't know, if you like an honest friend, then I would be friends with me. But yeah. Question 10 is, if you could go back and change anything, what would you change? Now this one, these questions are kind of hard. I didn't really think this through, but I don't know, I guess I would go back to maybe TY and not go on that outdoor pursuits trip, because that kind of just fecked up like a whole year of my life for me, and like literally is still affecting my life now. So I don't know, but then when I was sick, I basically like stumbled onto nails and beauty and stuff. So I definitely I believe in the saying everything happens for a reason. I genuinely believe that to the fullest. So maybe I wouldn't really change anything, because if it wasn't for that trip in TY, I might have never stumbled across nail art and makeup and then YouTube. So I don't think I would change anything. Maybe a few nights out, I don't know. Question 12 is, if you had to eat one food for the rest of your life, what would you eat? I think I would eat maybe potatoes or either pasta, because I feel like they could be kind of prepared different ways. No, I think I'd go with potatoes, because you could like roast them, boil them, bake them, have chips, crisps. Yeah, I think I'd go with potatoes. Question 13 is, if you could star in any movie, what would you star in? I literally have no idea what I'm going to answer for this. I don't really have a favourite movie per se, but there's some really good looking actors I'd love to star beside and be the girl that they fall in love with. Okay, so that took me really long to decide that I actually stopped recording to think of one. I don't really have a favourite movie, so I would just pick like Twilight, because there's loads of like good looking fellas in it, so that's kind of shallow, but I don't care. I was trying to think of that film that, you know, the guy in the Twilight film, is he in the Volturi or something? I don't even watch Twilight. The blonde guy, he's in that film with that other girl. I thought it was called The Lonely Bones, but I looked up and it wasn't. I know what that is called, but that'd be a cool film to be in too. Someone tell me what the name of that film is down below. You know, it has the guy and he's like a shadow something. I don't know. Moving on. Question 14 is, if you could have any superpower, what would you have? Or what would you pick, I guess? I think I'd pick mind reading, but only if I could turn it on and off when I wanted to and pick the person I want to read the mind of, because did anyone ever see that Buffy episode where she could read everyone's mind and it was like crazy in there? But yeah, I think that'd be really cool, because you could like find out who your real friends are and stuff. Although I suppose there'd be really bad disadvantages to it too, but I don't know, I think it'd be better because you could find out what people really think of you and who's fake and who's not, and yeah, I just think it'd be a cool superpower to have. So the last question, question 15, is probably my favourite and does get asked quite a lot, or is a good conversation topic. It's basically, if you won the lotto, what would you spend the money on? So I would definitely travel, first of all, to loads of places. There's so many places I want to go to. So I would do that. I would travel for a few months. I would also probably move to Dublin for a few months just to train in makeup artistry in a college that I actually want to go to, but it's just way too expensive with fees and accommodation and travelling expenses and stuff. So I won't be doing that, but if I won the lotto, I definitely would. I would shop, of course, loads of makeup, clothes. I would buy all the filming equipment I really need, like lighting that I don't have money for, and I would definitely set up like a shelter for animals that are abandoned or sick or whatever. I would set up like a stables for horses and stuff, and I would keep them funded with a lot of the money. Then I would give money to my family, obviously. And what else would I do? I'd buy a house probably for myself. I'd actually probably just buy an apartment in Dublin and just go up and down whenever I needed to, because that would be like really, really handy for like events and stuff. And what else would I do with the money? I'd go to like a good few concerts, like to people that I really, really want to see. And I don't know, there's just so much stuff you could do if you won the lotto. It'd be so nice. But yeah. So that's it for this tag, guys. It was a really fun tag, although the questions were really hard to answer. I didn't think they were going to be that hard, but they kind of were. But at the same time, they were fun to answer, and I really want to hear other people's answers for these questions. I don't know if it's just because I'm nosy, but I just think it would be like a really fun tag to actually get going, because I think the answers will be quite interesting to listen to. So if you do want to do this tag, feel free. I will leave all the questions written down below and you can go do it. You don't have to mention me at all whatsoever, just do the tag and that'll be enough for me, because I just want to see the answers. And I am going to tag a couple of girls, so if you don't want to do girls, don't worry, like I won't be offended or anything, but I said I'd tag some of you anyway and see, because I'd love to hear your answers. So I'll tag a few, and yeah, who will I tag? I'll tag Edel from Pokédoll, Sandra from Star Gala. I'll tag Laura from My Makeup Perspective. Then I'll tag Melanie from Melanie Murphy, and I'll tag Holly too. And yeah, I think I'll leave it at that, because and I'll tag Rebecca as well, Rebecca Nugent. I'll leave it at that because in case the girls actually do it and then they want to tag people, I don't want to like take them all. But of course, if you want to do this tag and I haven't tagged you, please go ahead and do it. It would be great. I really want to see some of these answers. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Don't forget to give this a thumbs up if you think it's a fun tag. And yeah, that's it. Bye. Question 7 is, if you could pick your dream Question 7 is, if you could pick your dream career. Why can't I say that? Question 7 is, if you could pick your dream career. I actually can't even say that, like seriously. If you could pick your dream career. That is hard though. I'll be like Beyonce.